Okay, hi. It's been such a long time since I felt this inspired of YouTube, and we're finally here again. Like, I am back on my YouTube wave. I've been off the wave for so long. It's been a very long time since I felt this way. I feel like myself again. I don't know if it's just because the sun's out, where Sadie comes out the most, but I feel like me again, and we're gonna talk. I love my vlogs, really the content I want to be posting, but because I've been so busy, most of them are like backlogged to like February. I've still got like 4 videos to edit from February because I've just been a busy gal at work, which is completely normal, but I felt like I was letting myself down and also letting you guys down as well. And I don't know, I was just putting so much pressure. Everything I was doing, and still am, I'm learning to stop putting pressure on everything. But I was just putting pressure on everything and just doing things for the sake of it because I felt like I had to do it, rather than seeing things because I enjoy it. I don't know, I just felt like I was just rushing everything because I was multitasking in so many different areas and trying to do it all. And I've learned you can't do it all, but you can just take one step at a time. I don't know, I feel like I'm just talking a bit like all over the place, but I want this video to act as like a little journal prompt for you as well, like for you to feel inspired to have a little reflectory moment to yourself, to like see where you're at, be proud of where you're at. I don't know, if you feel like things aren't working, then it's okay to switch things up and to get excited again by life. I want that for you, because it's important, because that's all we have right now. So to begin this video off, I thought we'd talk about something that we're grateful for. For me, it's really important that I do this. It's literally the only practice I always go to whenever I feel stressed and I need to feel grounded and present again, because there's many times I'm always out of whack. I'm in a different world like we all are, and it's just important to have those little moments where you think, wow, actually I'm really blessed. Like, why am I worrying about this certain thing? Because it really is a privilege. I think what I'm grateful for right now in this moment is probably because it's sunny. Like, I feel like I come alive when the sun's out and it's spring, everything's blooming again, and you just feel optimistic by life. I feel settled again. So yeah, if you want, you can let me know down in the comments what you're grateful for, but if not, just have a think about it. But yeah, now we're in that gratitude mindset, I thought I'd talk about some things that I'm obsessed with lately. I think it's really important to talk about things that you love, because it's something that we all do. We get in the habit of talking about things that we hate, we complain about things, we moan, and it's easy to get lost in that, but it's important to snap yourself out of it and to focus on the things that bring you joy. So for me, that is, as I was just saying, it's spring. I love seeing the daffodils and the tulips bloom. It brings me so much happiness. It just feels like sunshine has just been sparkled everywhere. I always see them on my dog walks. I love going on my dog walks. I know everyone says it, but like your hot girl walks, everyone loves going on at the moment. I do have a playlist that I listen to. I'll put it up here. But sometimes I do just like to listen to nothing. And I always wake up and start thinking about the stuff I need to do, and I get quite overwhelmed. So for me, I always have to go out for a walk if I'm working from home. Again, it's great to move your body first thing in the morning, but I don't know, it's such a nice thing to be off the devices, be with my dog, have a better intention and mindset for the day ahead, and to, I don't know, just get back to the ground, you know, walk on the grass, as they say. Before I started the hot girl walks and I would just take my dog out, I was just like taking my dog out, rushing the whole process and thinking that, because I had so much more at home to do. But you know, that time with my dog, I should never feel like that. I'm so grateful for her, and like, I don't know, you will never get those moments back again. So I've really just been enjoying and focusing on those moments. Talking about moving, I absolutely love going on my runs again. I love going on new routes, because I was just doing the easy 5Ks, not easy to some people, but I was just doing the 5Ks I was comfortable with. I was doing the same loop, wasn't really getting much out of my runs, and I was wondering, like, how am I not getting better? But it's because I wasn't challenging myself. I wasn't going out my comfort zone, and I don't know, it's really important for me to be inspired by new things and like to try new stuff out, because once I'm comfortable, I'm there, like we all are. You just get locked in your ways in the routine and you think like you're all good, but actually it's so important that we continuously grow and challenge ourselves more. So that's what I've been trying to do. I've been like taking myself out on longer runs. I absolutely love longer runs, because I feel like you get way better when you're not just focusing on the distance that you're covering. You're actually focusing on, you know, going out, just running until you feel better. That's what, the same with my walks. I'm going to continue walking until I feel better. I did get lost the other day on my run and I had this run where I set the intention that I was just going to be focused on nature, connecting with nature, and I felt I had one of the best runs because I wasn't so consumed in my own head. I was running because I was enjoying the scenery. Now we can talk about food, because I absolutely love talking about food. I don't know about you, I know everyone can probably relate to this. you have this one meal that you'll have every single day, and then there'll be that one point where you just get sick of it. And I'm in those phases of food right now, and my food phase at the moment is bagels and English muffins. I'm absolutely obsessed with breakfast bagels, and I just love making them. I actually filmed a TikTok with it. I'm gonna have to post it soon, but yeah. As always, I'm obsessed with my almond croissants, specifically from Gals. If you can go to Gals, then please try one, and also tag me on your stories, because I'd love to see that. Like, it'd be the best thing ever to see, because I just want everyone to experience an almond croissant. So now I kind of want to talk about some growth moments for me. As I said, I haven't really been able to talk to you, and now I'm talking way too much, but we're gonna continue. As I was saying, I felt so brain fogged by every single area, because I just felt like I was really putting my energy into so much, like into other people, into the new job, into everything I was doing. I'm just so goal orientated. I could never just sit down and do nothing. I felt like I was just, everything I was doing, I just felt like I had to do this. I've realised, like, with everything that I put my energy into, I scatter it a lot, so I don't just focus on one thing at a time. Because I care so much about everything, there's always so much going on, I just like put so much energy into everything, but I'm not fully putting energy into just one thing at a time. As I was saying, I was just doing things on let's do this, like just ticking things off. I wasn't really filling myself up. Yes, I was doing self-care practices, but I was just doing it because I thought I had to do it, and not actually understanding on why I was going on that run, why I was taking that time to edit that video, rather than just feeling like I had to do it because of pressure that I was putting on my own self. And because I always want to do well, I always want to like seek so much with life, because I know how amazing it is and how much of a gift it is. For example, this video, my previous video, I just literally put so much focus into it. I got it done so quickly. Usually it takes me so long to post a video, but I took that moment to be like, right, I'm gonna switch off everything else that's going on in my head that may be stressing me out. I'm just going to focus on this one thing, and I got it done so way quicker, but I was also enjoying the whole process. I was just getting so trapped by stress and pressure and things that weren't actually there. I was just creating it in my mind. I was creating more stress than there actually was, rather than realizing how blessed I was and taking the moment to be like, wow, you are in such a great position right now. Because I wasn't doing YouTube properly, I was falling in and then falling back out. And I was really starting to doubt myself and really question what I was doing, because I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see. But it's because I was being a service to everything in my life rather than being a service to myself first. I was actually listening to the Pretty Basic podcast, it was a while ago, but they said like, how much is your mental health worth? I think Alicia was saying like she feels bad sometimes for taking rest. What she said was, I think it was her therapist was saying, you taking that time out to rest is also not just important for you, but it's also important to the people that rely on you. You don't feel like everything is a struggle, because you can be there for people because you're being there for yourself as well. I'm still learning, but I do go through many cycles of feeling burnout, and I feel bad for taking that time off, because I still want to keep the momentum up that I had once before. Also, another little growth for myself is I don't bite my nails as much, guys. This is such a bad habit that I went through. Whenever, like a stress mechanism, like anytime I'm stressed, I just bite my nails. It's not good. I have just picked around my skin. You don't want to see that. They've never looked better than right now, so I'm very proud of it. I may start painting my nails. I don't know, I may start becoming a girly girl, but a book we probably all know of, I've just started listening to on Audible, is what is it? The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. And he was saying, like, all the big goals that you have in your life, they all come with pain. So rather than asking yourself, what do you want to achieve in your life, and you know, we always say, oh, I want happiness, I want a family, that kind of stuff. He said, what pain are you willing to take? Because all those big things that you want all come with pain. And I think that we kind of, anytime we think of pain, we run away from it, you know, because it's that innate survival mode that we all go back to, because that's what we live off with. We live off fear, because that's what our ancestors lived off. But yeah, like, all the best things in life are gonna still come with stress and pain, and you just have to be willing to take that in and to be okay with that and to run with it, because it's all worth it in the end of the day. Like, all these people who have achieved their massive dreams, it's taken them sacrifice and pain and so many hard times to get to that point. Just because that certain thing is your dream doesn't mean that it's going to give you happiness, because that's just ignorant. You know, when we do get in that mindset, when we think of dream goals, we think like positive, happiness, you know, joy, but actually like all the pain and hard times does create the good. So I don't know, you have to take that risk and know that that's going to be there. As I said with YouTube, I feel so more inspired again because I'm not focusing on like FOMO, because for the longest time I was like, because I started a job, it was all new environments, I wanted to be having fun on the weekends because obviously I was working during the week, and I just felt like I was doing YouTube, I was seeing it as a task because, I don't know, I was like, people go, oh, what did you do at the weekend? I'd be like, oh, I edited videos, and they pretty think like, you know, but they're not, but in my head I was thinking that. I wanted to be like, oh, I did this and I did that, but actually, my dream life is with YouTube. I've never been someone who like gets into comparison or feels like they've been left out, because I know that my dreams are way more important to me than the little small temporary things. So I just have to remind myself that more. Like now I'm actually so excited to make time for YouTube. I'm excited to sacrifice my blood, sweat and tears into it because I know that it's going to pay off. It's going to allow me to live the life that I see for myself, because I know that it will come, but it's going to take time, it's going to take sacrifice, it's going to take pain, and it's okay. Like, it's going to be fine. Obviously it's very important for me to take rest and to know that whenever I do feel burnout I need to take a moment and a break, but I'm ready again. And like, there's so many things I'm passionate about and I want to share more on the channel, but I just never do. Like with fitness, I've had such a journey with fitness, I really have learned so much of it, but I never really spoke about it because I was just always so worried about saying the wrong thing, or so many things I care about, but I just always tiptoe over it because I care and I worry. We're going to try and stop that and stop giving an F about it all. Current struggles shouldn't stop me from achieving my long-term dreams. As long as I keep going at it and commit to my relationship to myself and the dreams that I want to reach, then I will get there. It's your reminder to you as well that you are getting there. And every single day that you take this step forward, you're going in the right direction. So, but yeah, to end this video off, I thought we'd do a little journal prompt outro. So some things I'm letting go. I'm letting go of brain fog. I know brain fog's always going to be there, but I need to stop trying to multitask. Not setting enough boundaries, saying yes to too many things, and putting myself in a position where I'm like stretching myself out so thin. Also doing the same routine, you know, like if I feel like I'm just doing things for the sake of it, I want to switch some things up. And as I was just saying, FOMO, comparison, I'm not gonna get distracted by my phone. I really just want to get off my phone, just, you know, screen time. I want to just use my phone for positive purposes. I don't want to always be checking on it. Like if I'm gonna go on it, I'm gonna do something productive on there. So instead, like when I'm on the train, I won't just go on TikTok, I'll try and listen to an Audible book. So yeah, some things that I'm inviting into the mix and that's gonna bring me more joy is more focus, obviously, intention, challenging myself more and trusting myself more. I was getting, as I was saying, I was doubting myself so much and I was starting to feel really insecure, and I don't know, I felt like, why am I doing this thing? I'm not getting anywhere with it, and I'm trying so hard, you know, living in that sort of victim mindset, but that does nothing. You know, what does that do? Me complaining about my situation and feeling bad for myself. Actually, you just have to just commit to it more. That's just another way for you to keep going and not letting that hold you back, and aligning more to my dream qualities. I know, as I was saying, you know, it's always going to be pain, but if I always relate myself to stress, if I always go to stress, always go to worry, always feel like lack of confidence in the qualities of me right now, how am I going to get closer to my dream self where I am confident? Those things are always going to be there. I think it's actually quite nice to keep those sort of things. For example, I am okay with having that shyness be there, kind of. I think it's refreshing to have those qualities in you still because it makes you more human. But yeah, I just think that whenever I'm just getting lost in it, I have to think to myself, this is not getting me any closer to where I want to be. This is so funny. Part of me is like, oh, don't post this video because people don't care what we have to say. But I'm gonna stop thinking like that because people do care, and I need to stop worrying about what people think. And if you did make it to the end, I appreciate you so much. You are the coolest. Thank you so much. That's all I have to say. I have so much gratitude towards you. With that being said, have a great day. Have a blessed one. Talk about something you're grateful for. Keep enjoying and riding the waves, and be kind, you can be kind. And I'll see you very soon. Bye. I love you.